Okay, so tonight, what we'll talk about is actually it's going to be short. It's supposed to be short though. So,
Okay.
um, yes, yeah, I mean, it's not really to go over the Manara thing again because I believe you already know how to do that. I mean, you fixed your Manara, you set it up, right? Have you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because if you haven't, you can still do that as well. But in this same event, this same session now, at the end of the session, if you agree with what I want to share with you, then we can reset your Manara to suit that um, style of trading. Do you get my point,
Okay.
right?
All right, sir.
All right, but before we go on, first of all, I'd like you to understand Manara in its actual form, in actual sense. Of course, I know you know what Manara is, but then
Okay.
for iteration purpose, okay?
Yes,
So now, in Forex trading, the truth is this. If you are into Forex, you want to learn Forex, let's say you want to learn Forex and how to trade, and you can ask anybody, or you can Google, you can search, you can listen to those who are already successful today in Forex trading. They will tell you, you will learn, what you will learn about them is it took them time to get to that level, and not just time. It took them lots of losses, money. Now, let me tell you how it works. So let's say you want to learn Forex. Let's say, give or take, maybe it takes you like 6 months minimum, or let's say 1 year at most. We understand basics, we understand strategies, to really have your own trading plan, have your own strategy, and and to really start trying yourself. You get the point? It takes at
yes,
least 1 year, 6 months to 1 year. And now, when you get to that level of knowing, it is actually not, you have not actually started. It's just the beginning of the beginning. And I'll tell you why. In the Forex journey, when you know what Forex is, you know the pairs, you know the trading strategy, you know the trading plan, you know the risk management, all of these things, we only start with no, you understand, and
yes,
ends with no. But the only time you really learn and master, in fact, I won't use the word master, that's even far away. The only time you will learn and be able to use in a way that it will be profitable is when you start practicing. Now, one thing about Forex, what you know is totally different from what you will experience when you start practicing. I'll give you an instance. You know, Let me show you something. I'm going to share my screen. I'll show you something.
okay.
Yeah. So, um, um, look at, let's go to this. I want to go to the chart. Sorry, that's not what I want. Let me go to the chart. I said to you guys how I do my charting. I'll just show you something, right?
Okay.
Now, I could, so there's what we call uh, support and resistance. I mean, supposing you're already watching your videos or you've seen those videos at the back office, you understand this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Support and resistance. You understand? Now,
Yes.
what the support and resistance is in trading, if I'm going to be teaching you like this, to be easy, sweet to hear, and all of that, right? But the
Yes,
truth is, if you're going to be practicing it, at first, you may not be able to see them, even when you're looking at the market. Now, for you to be able to recognize them well, you need to keep going back to what you learn and looking out for something that looks like it. So, look at this chart, right? Or before I go to the chart, let me show you something. Let me just do something here. Let me do something. Okay. Or it's just do it. Let me just because I wanted to draw something for you. So when it comes to okay, let me use I can use any pattern. So when it comes to sometimes if I want to teach you now that damn I want to teach you support and resistance. So what is support and resistance? Now look at what I'll say or I'll do. So I'll show you something like this. Now if the trade is on its way like this, then it pulls back, then it breaks up, then it pulls back, then it brings up, and it comes back, and then up. Now, this is how the trade moves, right? Now I'll tell you that the at the top here, okay, undo. At the top there, maybe I'll do that. So I'll say, let me use line down this time around. So I'll come up and tell you, oh, at the top here is resistance. Do you know why it's called resistance? Anytime the market travels this way, let me use the pointer now. The market travels this way, and get to this point and return. This here becomes the resistance, which means this is where the movement was resisted to go back. Now, when it goes back, that place which it goes back to, is called another thing entirely. It's called support. You get? It's called support because it's the floor. The floor support. No, don't worry. I'm going to be teaching you guys basic forex this weekend, which of course you're supposed to have watched at the back office. Well, I'll just maybe just spice it up. Okay. Now, so this place is called support. Now, why is it called support? Because any time the price is on its way up and is being stopped from going up, sent back down, such is called resistance. Then when it keeps coming down, on its way down, it gets stopped by another one at the floor and then send it back up. That one is called support.
Support.
You get the point? Yes. So it doesn't, every trade moves like this. So when it go like this, comes back, goes again, is another resistance here, come back to this support. Now, when it breaks, so the thing is this. So anytime you see the top being stopped, okay, from going to the upward, as in continuously upward, then that's resistance. Then when it comes down, on its way down, it gets stopped also to go upward. That's support, okay?
Support.
But yes, but the moment there's a break, look at this now. This was a resistance. This same line was a resistance before, right? Because it stopped this one here. But after it came down to a new support here, and then now went up, it broke that resistance. The moment a resistance is broken, the moment this resistance is broken, this resistance becomes changed from being a resistance here now becomes a support, the new support. So that same resistance now is now also a support now. Because why?
The one that broke out.
Yes, when the market breaks out, it will return and come back and rest on this one to go up again to the next level. Do you get the point?
Yes.
Now, this is so easy, like I showed you, right? Now, let's go and look at it in the chart. I want to go and look for support and resistance, right?
Okay.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, as I was saying, so I was talking about support and resistance, right? So imagine the way I drew it now, so perfect, so easy, so perfect. Do you get? Now, you could say to yourself, oh, yeah, now I know. I think I'm ready. I know Forex now, blah, blah, blah. And what happens? So you now say, okay, let me go to the market. And what are you looking out for? You now know support and resistance, and you'll be looking for support and resistance. So look at, let me continue. Let me make all of this one. So this is another, okay, this is another resistance here. Okay. And this is another resistance here. Do you see it now? If you notice the same pattern, okay. Now, if I'm going to show you on the way down now, it's the same. So if let's say this trade now go to this path and reverses from here. Let's say start reversing from here. What happens? The same thing. It goes down, touch the support, comes here, meet the resistance, goes down, touch the support, meet the resistance, and on like that. Okay? So if you look at it now, that was the same, you get. Now, this is on his way down. This is what they call like when it's going down, when you're selling or when it's buying. Now, if you go to the real chart now, you want to look out for support and resistance. Let me even make it easy for you. I'll go to higher time frame so you can look neat. It will be rowdy. Aha. Now, look at it. Does it look as perfect as I do it for you? Does it look the same? Okay, sorry. Now, I like to let me do the muting thing. I'll give you permission to be able to unmute yourself and all that. But if your environment is noisy, let me know. So you don't have to. Okay? All right. I mean, you can unmute yourself if you know that your environment is not very nice. So, guys, can you hear me at all?
Yes.
I mean, I can't see the message now since I'm changing. Okay. So as I'm saying now, if you look at this chart now, it's kind of clumsy. It's not looking like what I drew that day that is perfect. But
yes,
if you actually so if you actually have the face of a trader, which you can only develop when you start practicing. You can't develop this through learning. I mean, no matter how much they teach you, you learn, you know everything, but when you get to the chart, it will look the same, like, oh, I don't even understand what it is. You get. So what we do in trading is we look out for all these things. You have to see it by yourself. Sometimes, let me tell you the secret. Okay, look at the chart. All the trade we took today. Remember the trade we took today, right? Remember I called good. Remember I called the buy. Do you know why I called the buy? I called the buy, yes, if you all can remember. I called the buy
yes,
from
sir.
this part. But I called the buy from here, from
Yes,
61. I said,
yes,
yes, you
sir.
buy. So actually, I called it from this. I think I started from here. Sorry, I started from here, 63. Yes, because you know why? Let me tell you why I called the buy. Sometimes, so you know the reason why I do what I do. So the reason I called the buy here, let me what have I done? Actually, the topic is Manara, but I just want to show you the reason why you appreciate Manara. Okay. Now, now, so I called the buy here. You know why I called the buy here? In the law of trading, when it comes to candle pattern, okay, these are called candles. Okay. If you had watched if you guys actually gone through your back office videos, you know this ones, right? It's a candle, okay? Now look at these candles. The red one represents downward trend when the market is going down. The green one is when it's going up. Now, but if you look at the candle, it has two things. It has a body and a wick. The wick is this tiny line you see at the top and at the bottom. All the tiny lines, eh? Now, these tiny lines, oh, we have a lot of issue. Okay, let me just unlock. So, sorry guys. Okay. Okay. So if you look at these tiny things here, all these tiny lines. Now, in the normal rule of trading, the moment you see that the market is coming down like this, look at this market, guys. Okay. Look at this. See, on his way down, right? So
yes, sir.
why would I call it bad? He got here, and all of a sudden there was a powerful momentum that pushed it right up. Now, when it went up, I was waiting for this lane before to call the buy. You guys were waiting for me. The truth is, I didn't expect to even buy today. My intention was to sell. My intention was to sell today, and I'll tell you why. So what I expected today was I expected the market. I thought the market would get to this zone that I marked out, this yellow zone or this green zone beneath it before coming down. So I wanted it to get to 1978, 76 also. But the market got to 74. I started coming. In fact, didn't get to 74, got to 73, started coming down since morning AM. If you look at this time, you see that this time was what? 2 a.m. Is it 2 a.m.? Yes, it was 2 a.m. Friday. You see it. I've been watching the market from 2 a.m. Can you imagine? I want to just come back here and I'll call sell. And the TD refused to come back. So it started going down. And in trading, you can't jump in a trade that is going, you have to wait for major zones. Zones, all these things that I mark out are called major zones. So look at this place now. You see that this red line? Let me do it this way. Look at this line. I called this sell that the last day. Remember when I called 1978 on Thursday for sell?
Yes, sir.
Because of this zone. So it came there and it respected it. It came down and later at TP. So I expected it to come back to this one. You understand? Or anywhere around there. But it didn't get there, started coming down. So when I saw that this thing is just coming down, couldn't enter. What I just did was to wait for it to get to this next zone. I did this zone downstairs, down here. And when it gets there, I'll just call a buy. When it gets here, I was waiting for it to come to 1960 so I can call a buy. And I realized that when it got here, it didn't come to 960. So I saw this green candle. It means the power is now going up. Then the next confirmation was this red candle. When I saw the red candle trying to go down again, it was pushed up, which means buyers are now in the market. That was how I called it at this area, 73 for a buy. And you all will you remember that when we entered it, it went up. It went up in profit, but it didn't get to our TP. Then I've not even given TP. Then it now started coming down again. And when it was going up and down, up and down, up and down, before finally came to easy. Okay. Now, all these things I'm explaining to you now, if we all can agree to it that in your mind you say, this is difficult. How do I know this? How do I know that? Now, the answer is you will know them, but it may not be today. It may take time, like maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And especially that's if you are watching all those videos at the back office, you are attending live sessions with educators, and you're learning every day. And then you start practicing with your demo. Now, where am I actually driving to? In Forex, guys, I want you to note these statistics, and you can ask anybody or even Google for it. In Forex, after you have passed all these tests and you now know all these things I'm showing you, now, after that, let's say it takes you 1 year, 6 months to 1 year, like I said from the beginning. You now learn. You know that after that, you now start practicing. Now, they said every newbie, every beginner in Forex trading always have, and that's beginner that really know what they are doing, that know the strategy very well, that is very good. I've learned so well, and I've learned from the best. I've learned the best strategy, and those are the kind of beginners I'm talking about. And they have 30% chance of winning, which means their winning rate will be 30%. Can you imagine? You have a 30% winning rate. Do you know what that means? That means as a beginner, out of every trade, you understand? Out of every 100 trades you take, you can only win maximum. The best day will be 30 trades. You get what I'm saying? So which is out of every 10 trades, the best you can take is you win is 3. So imagine you losing 7 just to win 3. That is why. So now that is why you see a lot of new people, they get frustrated and get tired, and then they think, oh, Forex is not good for me. Forex is it's too risky. You waste your money, you lose your money. Those are the ones that are impatient. But the ones that are patient enough, they will keep losing money and they will keep trading, they will keep funding, they will keep losing, they keep funding. Now, the good thing about trading is as long as you stay in and you keep trying, you don't give up, the average will be increasing. So from 30, the average will be going to 35, 40, 45. And then when you get to 50, then you are already getting better. As a matter of fact, in the industry, if you get to 50% win rate, then you are at a very good level. Can you imagine that? But guess how long it will take you to get there? From experience, you can ask anybody, go check out all these most successful Forex trader, Abi Forex, the other guys' name them, all those guys, they'll tell you all this thing I'm saying. To them. That time it will take you to get 50%, maybe like 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. You hear someone else say, I've been trading since 2015, 2010, and now 2009. You get the point, right? Now, all those years, you must have spent a lot of money, you must have fund and refund because you are practicing now. Now, those losses, you'll be keeping journal. Why did I lose this trade? Then you'll be recognizing patterns. Like me now, put me on this market. Just put me on this market, scatter the market. Okay, guys, look at it. Let me give an instance. Look at me. I'm so used to the chart that I can just, this morning I just opened US oil. I said, let me even trade US oil. Guys, I just opened US oil. I said, let me trade US oil. And what did I do? I want you to see it. Now imagine, look at this chart. Is it not boring? Guys, look at what I did. Did I win the trade or not? It was a win. Look at it. I want the trade. I'll show you the amounts. Look at this trade. So I entered the trade around here. Entered it around here. Think around points. Okay, this point, it went up like this. I entered around here. This green. From this green. Look at it, guys. I want you to trace my handle. See, I hit TP like that. And do you know how many pips was this? I'll show you I think I screenshot my results. Look at it. See, from here. Okay, can you guys see it, right? Look at this area, this green area. Let me zoom it again. From this green, I took a buy on US oil. And look at it, it kept going up. And guess what? Look at my TP. It's TP, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me show you. Now, let me think. I think I have let me show you the screenshot. So I just look at the chart and then I started chatting. I started now like, okay, I got my entry and I did it and I was in. I left it. I was not even looking at it or panicking and all this stuff. Yeah, I didn't do that. Did I remember? I think I did. Did it already. I think I did it already. Gosh. Who is in the kitchen? Is that person preparing food for us? Just joking. Guys, you are seeing withdrawal. Are you seeing withdrawal?
Jesus.
Morning.
You see, thank God for dollar rate anyways. So that's why I trade. You see now, do you know the good thing about this open? The good thing about this withdrawal is this. I mean, even that's why. So with this now, the reason why we bring in people to join our academy is to show them how to trade. So when you show them how to trade, they make money. You see that your network will grow. You can become icon 9, icon 50, icon. But if you that you are bringing them in, you are not ready to learn. You are not. How can you do that? You get the point. I mean, another good thing about trading is you can make enough money to boost up the lifestyle that will make people be attracted to you. Like, man, I like to be like you. I like to join you. That kind of stuff, right? So, but thank God to dollar that went up and all that. Is it this one? No. I think it was this one. This screenshot it. Yes, no, I didn't screenshot it. All right. Anyway, that's by the way. But I think I made about 458. I did a video. Was it a screen record? Maybe it was a screen record. Let me check. Screen record. Could I just go down?
Yes.
Coach, we cannot hear you. I think your mic is muted.
Tell me your Daniel, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, coach. We couldn't hear you for a
No,
while.
no, not.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes.
No, not you. But none of you saying anything. You didn't unmute
Check your
yourself.
chat now. Check your.
You check
Your
yourself.
mic has been muted.
No, you don't get. There's no way I'll see the chat if I'm sharing my screen. That's why I always ask you guys to share your screen while I guide you.
Coach, I
You know, when
unmuted.
I'm
I
sharing
was
my
shouting
screen.
that you were muted, that we were not hearing you.
No. Okay. So meaning you didn't unmute yourself.
I did.
Right?
I muted myself. I even thought you heard me.
Wow, what was the last thing you guys heard? My God.
The last thing we heard was when you were looking for the screenshot.
Yes.
My God, since that time.
Yep.
Yes.
I actually thought it was network at first.
Well, but then, how come you guys didn't unmute and I was not hearing you? Oh my God. This is what do you, I mean, I've said a lot. I couldn't even have. I mean, how could I have remember? I don't even know if I can remember everything I've said. Anyways, all right, don't worry. So what I was saying, guys, was I was saying that I was saying that all of these things that you see that if you look at my chart, I do a lot of chatting. I'll delete chatting. Look at USD. I did this. I think I still have it there. So all of these things now, instead of you taking time to learn, the years to learn, the money you will lose before you get the perfection, and all those stress that comes with, a lot of people want to trade forex, but they're having challenge with all of these things, right? Now they are afraid because of these things, right? Now Manara is just like your employee. When you pay for this package, you are paying to employ Manara. Now this time around, because if you're gonna be like, if you want to, people will tell me that, that I like to, can you trade for me? People ask me these questions. And do you know what I say? Because it's really difficult. I mean, I have my own to worry about. I don't want to be trading for someone. Now it's good if you don't have fund trade, right? But then if I want to trade for someone, I tell them, see, I can only trade for you if you are doing $10,000 minimum and above. Now you're like, and that's the truth. A lot of hedge fund people you go to, they tell you, see, I only do that because they want something that is big enough to make quick profit enough and to make the capital safe. Because the bigger your money, the bigger your fund, the more secure it can be when it comes to trading. I mean, you get the point, right? So all of these are things that are kind of preventing people from moving ahead. Now, Manara could just be your employee, your guide. I mean, your girl, Manara, right? She's a queen, right? So you get Manara. Now you use Manara like an expert. So meaning you can earn like an expert while you are still learning as an amateur. Look at that word, right? You can earn what? Like an expert while you're still learning like an amateur, right? Now, so all you need to do is you make use of Manara in a way that is effective for you and more profitable. So what I was trying to say, and I said, okay, let's go to Manara. Okay. So let's go to Manara. I hope you can see my screen and you can hear me, right?
Yes, boss.
All right, good. So now there are three ways. I will say that there are three ways to earn, or there are three ways by which Manara can help you make money from the market. Three ways. Now, the first one is the chart system. The chart system is the first thing you see as soon as you open Manara. Okay. But before then, okay, all right, let me just do these three ways. Then I'll come to the parameters that I want to share with you that will make you more profitable and increase your percentage winning rates, right? Now, so the first one is the chart system. What is the chart system? Now, this is the part whereby sometimes, I mean, you just woke up in the morning and you feel like, oh, I'm a forex trader. You just remembered, oh, I'm a forex trader and I make money from forex, right? Okay, let me go to the market and see some stuff. Now, remember, you are an amateur. I mean, you don't even know what to see. Imagine this chart. You don't even know what the next direction. You can't say because you are new, right? It's okay, right? But then you want to make money like somebody who know what he or she is doing. This is why Manara is there for you. So what do? You ask yourself, what pair do I like to trade? Oh, let me see. What pair would I like to trade? You ask yourself, okay, I think I feel like GBP USD. Like GBP USD. Let me trade. I want to make money from Great British Pound versus USD, right? That is the good thing about Manara. So you type it here, type what you want right here. Now, of course, you have this list that will pop up. This list is telling you that, hey, GBP USD, we have them from different exchanges. Guys, I want you to understand this part. We have them from different exchanges. Different exchanges, we have these pairs. Okay, now you want to choose the one that is most accurate. Now, the one that is recommended, which is the most accurate, is Rwanda. Rwanda is the right one, Rwanda. So I choose from Rwanda. Now I have GBP USD. The next thing you want to ask yourself is, okay, the time frame. What time frame? Now, what is the time frame? The time frame is simply talking about the time between each candle. I mean, each candle you see represents a transaction time. So if you're on the 5-minute chart, which means that chart is capturing the activities in the market every five minutes. So at the end of the 5 minutes, that candle closes, a new candle forms. Do you get it? So the chart is actually a way to monitor the market, to know what's going on in the world market. I'm talking about the world's global financial market. Imagine having the whole world in one chart. So it's not really easy. So they use this concept to monitor the whole world transaction. So now you can choose that, oh, I want to check the one for 30 minutes or the one for 1 hour. So this time around, that's what the time frame is all about. For me, I'll say, let me go for maybe 1 hour, let me go for 1 hour, or let me go for 4 hours. Because the 4 hour time frame is part of the things I'll be teaching you tonight, right? So I choose 4 hours. Okay. I'll tell you the reason for all of this, right? So remember that I said 3 ways, right? The first way is the chart system, which you enter, you input the pair of your choice that you like to trade, choose the time frame, and you choose, then you move here and you do the last thing. What's the last thing? See these 3 things you see here. Where is it? Let me bring my pointer so you see what I'm doing. See this? This is very important to you, right? This is the one that you touch. When you touch this button, this icon, it shows you, it allows Manara to tell you there's a current setup for that pair, for that time frame. There's a setup for that pair that you can wait and take. Okay? So you see, so all this thing that I will do, draw the chart before I get my entry or get the setup, Manara will do it for you in seconds. Now, what do? You just tap. When you tap, look how it is there. Can you guys see? It's telling me that, it's telling us that, oh, there's a setup. And what is the setup? It's telling you that GBP USD is what? Is on its way up. So the Manara is using a pattern, a strategy called double bottom to figure out, oh, what is the trend now? USD, GBP USD is for a buy. When you see a green arrow pointing upward, that means buy, right? That means buy, right? And it's not just that, it's saying that the trend is strong, which means this one has 85 to 90% accuracy. Saying the trend is strong means it's very strong. It's sure that this one is on its way up. Right. Now, when you do that, the next thing is you want Manara to show you the entries, the parameters, like you guys were asking. So it was the SL, what's the TP? You don't need to call coach this time around because now you are the boss. You've rented an expert in form of Manara, and she is superb. She's beautiful, she's sexy, and she gives you good money, isn't it? Now you click on show. When you click on show, what do you see? It gives you the entry, the target, and the stop loss. Guys, when you see this, what do you need to do next? You want to see it on the charts yourself, right? So you tap, you go back and tap that 3 dots, 3 lines. Remember the one that popped up this, tap it so this can go off. The same thing you tap that made it come up, this same thing is what you tap that make it go off. You don't tap it. But before you tap it off, you know you already clean, you click what show. So it's already showing here. Now, what I want to get to see now, so it's saying that this is the entry. So we are expecting this is the double bottom. This is the double bottom, yeah. So this market now, we're expecting it to come to this place and then to go up. Do you get the idea? I mean, you know, today is Friday, right? The markets, of course, today is Friday, so until Monday. But I'm just giving you an example, right? So now, when you take this, you know, your job is to go and enter this in your MT4 as a pending order. Do you get the point? Enter the profit. I get 1 is TP. This is the entry. This is the stop loss. You get the point. So now that is how to take. That's how to use the chart. So let's use gold for example. Let's do gold. Let's say you want to do gold USD. You want to trade gold USD. What do? Same thing. You click Rwanda, and then it comes up. So let's say I choose 1 hour this time around. I choose 1 hour, and I ask Manara, is there anything for me? Manara say yes, there's something for me. And what is it? I mean, Manara is too perfect because it's actually, I told you that gold is on its way down, right? Okay, damn it, you're the only one here then. Right. So now, look at it. It's saying double top, which means sell. The arrow facing down and saying the trend is strong. So with this one, what do? You check entry, target 68, entry is 1977, and then stop loss is 1988. This was the setup that I expected, that I wanted, almost close to what I wanted in the morning. And I think, let me see. So of course the market has closed. So this was earlier today, right? It was earlier today. So what do? You tap this so you can go, you see it on the chart, you go there and put it on. But guys, do you know what the best part about it? Let's look at this one. Did this thing happen or not? It did actually. Look at it. Can you see it? Let me show you. It happened. See now, it came up to that entry. This was called sniper entry. And do you know why you enjoy this one? The stop loss is so small. So
Yes.
your lot size can be big. When the loss stop loss is small, what happens to your lot size? Get bigger, right? So the stop loss is so small. And it came there to the entry and started dropping. Even dropped beyond the target, 1968 target. Guys, do you know that I gave you this entry? Imagine. Can you imagine? You know, I gave you 1968 entry. Oh, no, sorry, that was for a buy. So that was for a buy. For the sell, we didn't do, did we do sell today? We only did buy. We only did
No.
buy. Okay, that was for the
Yes.
buy, sorry. Only did buy. Yeah. But I saw a buy. I saw a sell afterward, but I didn't take. I didn't want to because it was Friday and I want us to just go do other things and all. Anyways, let's calculate. Let's just calculate, guys. Would you like to know how much Manara? So let's say you saw this in the morning, guys. This is what Manara would have given you. Let's just calculate this one. Let's look at this price range. It's what we call price range. It helps you to calculate the pips. So I bring it up here. Look at it, guys. From here to down to 19th. Wow, 191 pips, guys. You know what that means? That means if you were using 0.01, you would have made $19, 1 cent. 1 cent. For those of you who use 0.02, this is $36. Oh, sorry, it's $38. Sorry. If you use 0.03, just multiply by 3. That's like about $47, if not, I'm right. $47, right? Now, if you use 0.1, this would have given you $191. If you use 1, you would have made $1,910 from Manara. Do you see what I'm talking about, right, guys?
Yes, boss.
Are you with me, guys? All right. So,
Yes, boss.
Dan. Okay, I was calling Dan the other time. Dan, can you hear me now? Can you unmute yourself? Dan, are you
Yeah, I
there?
can hear you. I
Good.
can hear you. Can hear me?
So now, yes. Now, Dan, what did you do this evening? I mean, before the end of your last trade, what did you do?
Okay.
What did you tell the house?
I took a sell order.
From
So
where?
I entered the sell. I entered the sell trade around. I took a 2 entry, a double entry. So the first one was around 1962 or 1961. I guess it's 1961. While the second one, I took it around 1963.
Okay.
So I sold at 1958. So that was the thing that gave me about, I won my profit account, I landed it from the target $1,800.
So how much did you make? How much did you make from that?
From that
how much
trade,
did you make from that?
From that trade was about roughly $300.
$300. Now, where did you take it from?
I got the notification from my Manara bot.
Thank you very much. Manara, that's exactly what I want. Good, Manara, good. Guys, can you hear that now? So he got it from the Manara. He called me. He sent me a screenshot, and he was asking me about the entries, and he entered it. And voila, he sent me that he have that helped him to qualify for his prop firm account, and which is a good thing. I mean, imagine. So Manara to Daniel now, when he paid this money and he subscribes to this academy, he has hired Manara service. So Manara is supposed to serve him. It's not just you buying a car and learning how to drive it. Now what is remaining? That's how it works. Now, that's the first way of making money from Manara. Guys, I want you to get this. So you can always come here, choose the pair of your choice, choose a time frame, and look for a setup if you have or not. If you have a setup, you use it. If you don't, leave it. The second way of making money from Manara is the monitor. Now, guys, for the monitor, I'd like you to okay, I'll come back to the settings. That's exactly what we want to do tonight, the settings. But let's talk about the monitor. What is the work of the monitor, first of all? Now, the monitor is like, you're telling Manara that, hey, Manara, I'd like you to do me a favor. What you do for me, stay on the market. Don't even blink. Stay on the market. Okay. check all my preferences that I've checked out on the parameters. These are the preferences that I want. Anything that fits into this specification, get them for me, line them up, and make sure that you should pick them when they are not ready. I mean, when they still have some few time away to get into the entry. So I can have enough time to put them, to impede them in my MT4, MT5. So what does that mean? So meaning on the monitor area, you come to security, which I will show you eventually. I've done it before. I'll just briefly go there again later on. Come to the security settings and set all the things you want. Look at my settings, for example. I've told Manara the pairs that I want. I tick them. All the pairs that I want are already here, all ticked out. Okay? I've told Manara. I've told Manara also the kind of trade I take. I like the one that are incomplete. I mean, the one that I've not gotten there to the entry yet. Because if it has gotten to the entry, I will have to be rushed and I may miss that entry. But I prefer the one that is still a bit just a little bit far away from the entry. So I'll be able to set it as a pending order so it can take me at the real entry. You get the point. So you choose incomplete. So, and also this is where part of the things I'm teaching you tonight. I only like H4 and daily. And I'll tell you the reason. That's exactly one of the things that we're talking about. The major thing we're talking tonight. I choose H4 and daily. Well, maybe some of you can add 1 hour if you want, but H4 and daily has higher winning rates. I mean, they have like 87% winning rate. H1 has like 70% winning rate. So for me, I always choose H4 and daily. And I'll tell you why. I'll show you on the chart why they are very important. Right. Now, so these are my settings. I trade Forex, metal because of both indices. Well, US 30 and NAS 100. And this time around, I'm only asking for bat and butterfly. Do you know why? Because bat and butterfly happens to be the most successful patterns in all the patterns. It has 85% win rate. Now look at it. When you combine 85% win rate to 87% time frame win rate, with incomplete order that will give you enough time to set up. I mean, what do you need? I mean, you have a good setup in it eventually, isn't it? So you now tell Manara everything you want here. Bearish and bullish means any trade that is going up or going down, you are in. But the one that is not neither going both ways, you don't want that. That's the unknown. Now, what do you have there? Look at it. On the monitor, Manara will give you set of trade ideas that are for that specifications that you already put or imputed in your preferences. Okay, guys, let's look at something. I want us to look at something. So these are the So this time around, you want to check. Let's say you look at Euro GBP that was sent. Okay, now this is a mobile phone, But when you are using a laptop, you see the whole thing. It tells you the win rates and all those stuff, right? Now, so when you click like Euro GBP, these are the entry. So as a beginner, I always advise stick with TP1. Stick with TP1. Okay, but I will teach you risk management part 2. In that, I think that's where I will teach you how you can go for TP2 if you want, and making sure your capital is safe and your profit is safe as well. Show you how to trade the profit. Okay, guys. So now this one because it's Friday, it has not gone into the entry yet. So I think this one will happen on Monday. It'll happen on Monday, right? Let's go look for the one that have happened already. Let's look for the one that happened in the past. Let's look for something that is far away. Okay, let's look for this gold. Let's see this gold. Okay, it has not gotten there too. This is 1666. Imagine gold is going down to 1666. And do you know what's about Manara? It will get there. It will always get there. All right, let's go for. Let me check. Daniel, you can mute now. You can mute now. I think that's your end is noisy, right? Now you can mute.
No, it's not from my end. I've been mute for a very long time after I finished talking. It's not from my end.
Okay. Who could have been? So if you notice your end is is noisy, you can just fine. Okay, so I'm looking for a trade that has happened. Okay, let's go for let me click complete. So I'll see a trade that has happened. Let me click complete just for the sake of let us just see a trade that has happened. Where is it? Complete. Let's check complete. Okay. All right. Oh, complete. Let's look at this Euro JP one. This ones have happened anyways. Guys, let's look at it. Has it happened? Okay, it has happened. It has gotten to the entry, but it's already in profit, but it's not there yet. It's not at the TP yet. Can you see it, guys? It's not at the TP yet. There is a. It's not at the TP yet. Look at it. Look at the date. This one happened 7 o'clock. So it's just started. Let's look for something that has happened before. Maybe this one has happened before. Do the same. This one too happened 7 o'clock. Okay, 3 p.m. It was given. Okay, let's check this one. Let's see the one that has taken time to. Okay, this one too also is already in profit. This 19 is already in profit. Can that person please mute? And this one is coming. Can the person mute, please? Oh my God. Mute. Oh. So you see that all of them are in profit, right? This is to confirm what I'm telling you. They are in profit even if they are not going into their TP. Look at this one too. It's already in profit. This one is almost at the TP. I mean, it's at 962. It started from 1974. This gold. Let's go and check. Let's check UHF. I want to see the one that has actually happened. Oh, look at this one has happened. It has each TP1, TP2, TP3. Guys, I hope you can see what I'm saying, right? Can you see what I'm saying? That H4 and daily, they are almost like success rate is high, right? Look at this one. Can you guys see it? Can you see it? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yes, we are,
see
we
it.
are,
Yeah,
we are
we can
hearing
see
you.
it.
So I won't know unless you say it. So at least I won't be talking like the last time. Look at this one. It got to the entry. Perfect. And it didn't even go anywhere up. No drawdown. Just straight down. Guys, do you know how much this is? Let me see. This trade happened once. Imagine this was some people who joined the academy for 1 month. They will parabolating. They won't know the money they are missing. I mean, imagine somebody being at the academy like this and still be broke. Isn't that what they call? Is that what they call say village people? That's what they call village people, right? People start operating. You can operate in the forex market too. Village people. So let's look at that. Oh, my tool is not here. The tool is not here. And I wanted to use the measuring, but this is like how many people? Let me calculate myself. That's like okay. Let me do something that you guys at least to show what you have learned. There's what we call if you want to know pip difference. Okay, so 9,686 963 9637 9686 9637. So how do I do that? Let's go to you can go to your forex calculator, right? This is another way of using your forex calculator. So you go to pip difference. Euro chef. Euro chef. Is that Euro chef, huh? Euro chef. Euro chef. Yes. 0.9 what?
986
968631.
968631.
96863.
8631.
And then the other one is 963,773. 96373. So you want to know how many pips different? 96373, right?
Yes,
Is that it?
boss.
Okay, let me check it. 96373. 96373. Right, right.
Okay.
96863. That is 49 pips. 49 pips. So if you are using 0.01, that's not much, $4.9. If you are using 0.1, that's $49. If you are using one, that's $490 for Euro chef. If you want to be true, wait. Let's go check something else. Check JPY. Check JPY. Wow. This one to TP1, TP2. Check. Guys, you see all the money that you missed just this week. But
Yes.
that's if you knew about this, because you didn't know about it, so I mean, that will fly. So this one I check JPY. Let's check. The enterprise was what? 158.68, right?
156.
Check JPY. Is it 156? No, the entry price 158.68.
Yes.
Then the profit is 160.5.68, right? While
Yes,
the
sir.
profit is 160.54.
60.5.
Okay, 160.54. Let me see. Check JPY. Check JPY. Check JPY. I've forgotten again. 160.54 and 168. 158 point what again? 158.68.
68.
68. Wow, my God, 186 pips. Oh my God, you know what this means? If you are using 0.01, that's $18.60. If you're using
Okay.
0.1, that's $186. If you're using one lot size, that's 1,860. You see why it's good to have big fund in forex? I mean, if you have like, let's say $10,000, you'll be making $1,860 here. $1,860 in a day, even if it's just one trade a day. You know how much $1,000? At least you saw my withdrawal. You saw the withdrawal I showed you, right?
Yes, boss.
So imagine $1,000 now is about 840 something thousand.
Hmm.
So imagine 1,860. That's millions a day.
Wow.
You see, Manara. Now this is what experts make. The kind of money they make just by knowing how to trade. But you as a newbie, that is why we need to sell this opportunity to a lot of people. I mean, this is just telling them that hey, you don't need to know anything. Just need to come, learn how to use Manara. You don't need to know how to, I mean, not that you will not learn Forex. You will learn actually, or you see a lot of educational materials to learn Forex, live sessions to learn. I didn't know about Forex before. It's academy that I learned all of this stuff. Right? So imagine. So you learn, but while you're learning, you just making a lot of money. You see? So this is the second way of making money with Manara. Monitor, check the parameters right, and then voila, you have a lot of pips falling on your lap. Now that is not all, guys. Let's check the last one, which is the best among them. I mean, I won't say let's say the best or the easiest among them is the notification method. So what is the notification method? So this is the one where Manara does not just see the market for you, will not just align or will not just line up the good setup for you so you can go there and check. It will send them or she will send them to your phone directly. Hmm. Let's check. Why is it giving me this? It's taking time to load. Or is it because the market is closed? So, so this part gives you all the signals in your Telegram. Is there any one of you who doesn't receive Telegram alerts? Anyone? Yes? No one. Thank God. All right, so let me try this again. All right. Guys, look at let's change this trade. This trade was supposed to be okay. It has got into the entry, just got to the entry, and it's already on its way down. It's in profit because it left the entry already. Look at the entry, 158 something, but right now it's at 157.7. Can you imagine? Guys, I hope you can see what I'm saying, right? So because it's Friday, this trade may continue on Monday. The rest of the market will close. You get the point, right? Are you there? Anyone? Hello?
Yes, we are hearing you, boss.
Yes, that's how I know. I know what you say. Yes, I mean, you're there. That's how I know. All right, let's check GBP USD that was sent. Let's check GBP USD. Now, in Forex also, like I always say, you don't expect every trade to be a winner, right? But what we're trying to do is at least have a winning rate that is very, very bogus. I mean, so if you even have a loss, it won't affect you because you must have made a lot. You get the point, right? That is what Forex is all about. So why is it taking time? Want to check them out. Want to see if it's actually. Oh my God, it's taking time. What is going on? Oh my God. The time is fast spent already. I want DBP USD. What's your problem? Yeah. What is it? DBP USD was entry. Okay, this one is not. This one didn't go well. Thank God the stop loss is not much. The stop loss is very small. 28.29. Stop loss is like 10 pips. So if you're using 0.1, you would have lost $1. 0.01, you would have lost $1. If you're using 0.1, you would have lost $10. If you're using 1, you lose $100. This one was a loss. It wasn't a win. At least okay. But it is stop loss. So let's go to GBP CHL and see that. But GBP has been having issues today, actually. I mean, maybe news or something like that. So this one was what? A buy. So this one is in profit already. Guys, you see it's in profit. I mean, serious profit right now. I mean, it has not got into the TP, but it's in profit because it's late already. I mean, it's almost closing the market. So let me go backward, way backward. Let's check Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY was a sell, guys. It came up, came to the entry, gave a lot of money up to this part, almost got to TP1, and then went back to its stop loss. I mean, this is why sometimes this is why I talk about closing the trade. Oh, what am I saying? Sir? This thing gave about 144 pips. This was a winning trade now. I mean, I'll call it a winning trade. 144 pips. Do you know what this means? This is the profit it gave. If you're using 0.01, it would have made $14. If you're using 0.1, you would have made $144. If you're using 1, you will have made $1,445. How many of you would like to make that kind of money? $1,444.
Are you? I would like.
Of course. So let's go for gold. I just want to show you. Do you know why I'm showing you all these examples? Huh? I'll tell you why I'm showing you all these examples. And I'll ask you what to do. What have you noticed? Guys, look at it. Just look at gold. Look at gold. Gave gold also 1981.5 and gold is at 1962. Do you know how much this is already? It has not gone into TP. TP is still 1940. So guys, prepare your mind. Gold is going to 1923. Now, do you know that reason why it's good to have big money in trading? Do you know that some big boys right now, they already enter an entry for sale and they will leave that one on its own. You can open one account and just leave that one. They will keep running. They will not take profits. They are going to wait till you get to this 1923. And do you know that's how you see some people, they trade once in a while. For that once in a while, this will be giving them more than $30,000, $50,000, $100,000. Only one trade. This is why you need to make money. Okay, you need to make money very, very fast. Build your affiliates so you can make a lot of money in any guys. Okay, my God, guys, do you know how many pips is? Do you know how many pips you are looking at? 2,494 pips. Manara gave somebody 2,494 pips. Guys, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Hey, these people don't know what this to me. Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can.
So this means if you had entered this trade where Manara gave it, if you're using 0.01, by now you would have had $249. If you're using 0.1, you would have made $2,494. If you're using one lot size, you would have made $24,947. Come on, guys. This is Manara. I mean, we are not calling one expert. This is Manara, which you have access to. Manara, your employee. Let me use that. Your employee, which you hired with your 150 USD or 99 USD monthly. This is it. So with this, you can make a lot of money. Guys, I don't know what you have noticed. Have you noticed something since I've been doing this? Do you notice that since I've been doing this, we've only experienced one particular loss? All of them have been winning. Do you notice that?
Yes.
I mean, I think, is it only Tonya that we have it? Do you guys notice? I want
Yes.
to know others now. I mean, if
Notice
you have a
only
contradiction,
one loss.
which is GBP USD, right?
Not
Yes.
even about the one loss. The main thing there is that it's very difficult for it to hit its stop loss. So it doesn't go half of a stop loss.
You understand?
Oh,
yeah, go ahead, please. I want to hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
no, that's just it, because now the market will be closing in the next few minutes, at least before 10 o'clock.
Yes.
And now that means all the whole trades will stop. It will start on Monday. What I was kind of thinking, once the news make it to
Monday, yeah, you're right. So it's Sunday evening.
Yeah, till Sunday evening. Once the news make it everything to retrace back.
All right. What is what?
I said, won't the news make this setup to retrace back, like to change its move before Monday?
No. You know, the thing is this. When it comes to news, most times, 80% of the time, news always go with technical, except there is manipulation in the market. And even if there's manipulation, news doesn't go that far. News cannot go 2,000 pips. Highest news since this year, since not just year, since 2021, the highest news so far gave 300 pips.
Okay.
You get my point, right? So,
yes.
And then the good thing about Manara, which I'm going to talk about Manara, let us come to the point what we are coming to discuss. Remember, I said I'm going to show you how to be very profitable. Now, do you know why all the trades I've been showing are winning? Because of the setup I chose. Let me show you my setup again. So I want you to note this setup and put it in your input it in your Manara, and you know, you will have to be patient. I mean, they are not very fast, but they are very sure. You get. So what is the setup? Let's go to the monitor. Of course, you all know all these ones already. You know the pairs to check. You know, this is not what we're doing tonight. The only thing we're doing tonight is H4 and daily. They are the strongest points where setup hardly fails at these areas. Do you know what? In market, the longer the time frame, the stronger it takes for the zones around those areas to have any flaw. Do you know why? Because by the time the market will get to those areas, the market is already exhausted and it's going to respect any zone around the area. So which means if H4 is signifying sell, there is every 80% tendency that the market will sell. If daily is indicating buy, there is tendency that everything will go for buy. So it's always strong. Even news respects them. But let me tell you one thing about news. News only happen for a few minutes. News doesn't continue. If there's going to be a news now, the news will rush and then go up. The fear is don't let it hit your stop loss. So if you're around, if you took your entry from daily, from H4, you understand? News get to those zones and they start making its normal return, go back to normal way it's supposed to run. Most times, that is one. Two, apart from the daily and the H4, I chose only bat and butterfly, which has 85% win rate. If you're able to do this in your monitor, do it on your notification also. Look at the notification area. Notification. So every trade that will be sent to your Telegram will be only trades like this. So another good thing about this trade is sometimes, as somebody who is just starting with small fund, you just want to make 30%, 20% of your capital a day. Sometimes you don't have to wait for TP. Don't make you see, let's say if you're having a $200 account, you and I know that if you see $40, that is 20% already. That's enough for the day. Do you know why it's enough for the day? Let's go do something, which I believe some of you are already familiar with. Let's go do something. I want to show you something about trading. Trading is not about making $1 million a day. It's about consistency. Okay, consistency. Let's look at it. Let's look at it together. Let's check this together. Hope I still remember what I'm doing here. All right, let's check this compounding. Guys, let's say you have a $200 account.
Okay.
Let's say you have a $200 account, and your what's it called? Your plan is to increase it by even 10% a day, daily, 10% daily, right? Let's check it for 3 months. Let's take it for 3 months. 3 months. Okay. Any deposit? Let's say no. Let's say no. No deposits. Just like that. How long you want to run it? Let's say okay. Okay, 12, of course, 12 months per year. Let's calculate. Guys, look at it. Your $200 in 3 months will are giving you $13,000. Starting with $200. I mean, if you target 10%, not even 20%, which means you have $200. At the end of the day, the moment you have $220, stop trading.
Okay.
The next day, you have $220. The moment you have what? $22, stop trading. Like that. Let's go check it down one. I think I have it here. Look at how it works. Use it. Normally, you just download it. And then this is how it works. So you have $200, and then this is breakdown. You get the point. At the end of the day, you will have been 13,000 plus. You understand? 13,000 plus. So, the thing is this. Sorry, 1 minute, please. Let's try the yeah. So the thing is this: compounding is what what did I see the 12 month a year? Okay. So compounding is what you focus on. How to raise your income to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. Guys, if you have any question, please ask me. We have 6 minutes left. Any questions on this one? I'll stop sharing now. Question. This weekend, hopefully, I will look for it to just give you a brief about basic forex, and then part 2 of the risk management, how to hit stop loss and trade your profits, like this, like that. Or any question, please?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I wanted to ask I wanted to just ask a brief something based on that 4-hour time frame. So I wanted to know,
Sorry.
based on that 4-hour and
Okay.
1 day time frame. So I wanted to give it a try. So
Okay.
I wanted to know if is a perfect idea to try it on a Monday. Like look for
On what?
On a Monday. Like this since because some people, even when I was
Yes.
trading on my own, trading on Mondays is a hard time for me. Like I don't like trading on
Yeah.
the market is
Trading
within
on
that period.
Mondays
It's not yet. Yeah,
and Fridays.
exactly. Because the market won't be too stable. So I wanted to ask, it's this particular time frame, with this particular trading time frame,
Yeah, well, chief.
uh, is it the perfect time to, does it give a
Okay,
perfect
guys,
time
look at
to
the US
enter
oils.
a particular trade?
No. Don't worry about that. So let me tell you, when you are taking Manara, I'll teach you that to remind me. Please remind me. Check the news. Check the news. Check all those things. Then you decide any currency. Like when I'm trading binary, when I used to trade binary, which is the available binary, binary. Any currency that is in news, I don't touch them. Leave them. Right. Nothing like that. But for forex, it doesn't really matter. All you need to check is the impact of the news. If the news is not, I mean, Monday is okay. Everything is okay. So long technicals like 70% of the market. You get the point. And Manara relies on technical. You get the point. So that's so you can
Okay,
change it
okay.
any particular time soon because Manara will send it to you. If you are taking on monitor, so long as it has not gone into the entry, it's still valid. If you are taking it on notification, those ones are the ones that have gotten almost that are already at the entry. Take them immediately. Market execution.
Okay. So thank you very much. That was what I wanted to know.
Guys.
And
Okay, guys. So this was
another
the
thing.
oil. This was the US oil.
Can you hear me?
Please, I have a
Okay.
question.
Okay, go ahead. Wait,
Boss,
let,
please,
let, let him end. Can you 1 minute? Let him finish.
Let her ask. Let her ask. Just give her the time. Let her ask.
All right. I mean, so we'll do it one after the other. So we know that we're done with you. And then we just want to take her.
Okay.
Except,
Okay. When I was because how I actually met you was through one of the Zooms that you did that you posted on YouTube. Before I got the lady's number that you used her account to show some stores before contacting her before I met you. Now, there was something you said in that particular distinct, which you said you teach, that was 4 months ago, which you said you throw more light on it when you are done knowing how it works. It's something, and I asked you that, and you told me yes, it's an indicator. There were some trades that you said somebody did, and the person was making it back to back, but it doesn't work. That they don't accept Nigerians, like the pairs. They don't accept Nigerians.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Stock
have
option.
known. Yeah, okay, so it's stock option. I don't know the name. So I wanted to know
part of the
if you
things
have
you guys.
actually.
Yeah, no, not yet. Well, the thing is this: the broker doesn't accept Nigeria. As the brokers that they use for stock option. But there's a way we did it. I've found a way out. You have to use VPN. But the reason why I don't want you guys to delve into it now is I want by the time you join Forex, make money on Forex. Then maybe 1 or 2 months after 3 months, they will now start going into stock options too. It's part of the things you paid for. And that one, the winning rate is 99%. That's 95%. Every day they make a lot of money, but you can't delve into everything at the same time. It's one after the other, right? It's part of your package. That's why the elite package is actually the best. It's part of the package. Yeah,
Okay,
don't worry.
so no problem. Thank you very much. I just wanted to know if that video was made about 5 minutes ago. So I wanted to know if you guys actually started that particular one. Let me know how to go around it.
Well, all right, Tonya, I'm with you then.
Please, I want to ask. Maybe if you want to start trading with little fund like $200, are you saying that the only time frame that you're supposed to make use of are 4 hours time frame and daily time frame?
Yes. That's the one that has highest reward. That's more
Okay.
But okay. You can add 1 hour. For 1 hour, don't wait too long. When you see some profit, you close.
Okay.
Okay,
I understand.
Guys, we'll be ending this tonight. Any other questions you can send to the group or send to me personally? on weekend, like I said, maybe Saturday or Sunday, we're going to have another class. Hope you guys have a wonderful night.
Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Good night, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Good night.
Bye.
All right, guys.